Hello Pokemon trainers, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video here on iStarly TV. This is another in my Battle Stadium series, Road to Master series, where I try to climb the online Battle Stadium singles ranked ladder. Today I have a brand new team to show off, and we're also checking out this awesome shiny Golduck that I found when I was shiny hunting for a Roaring Moon in the Area 0, I was going to say wild area. I didn't end up finding a shiny Roaring Moon, but of course I did find something. This is a consolation prize. He's sleeping while walking, which is pretty funny. It's because he's asleep. That's how I caught him. Anyways, let's get to the team. And so here's the team right here. And this team was actually built around Espathra. I tested it a lot on Showdown. I actually lost to a couple Espathra sets where they were just pretty much spamming Lumina Crash, and then they had some coverage moves. A lot of the times you see it actually go Terra Fighting with Terra Blast, and then alongside Dazzling Gleam and Lumina Crash, it almost has perfect coverage, I believe. So what I wanted to do here was basically use it as somewhat of a lead, where I could either click Lumina Crash and spam it and basically kill things with it because it hits decently hard and it lowers the opponent's special defense stat by 2 stages, which is kind of a big deal. And then of course Dazzling Gleam rounds out the coverage because dark types are immune to that. From there, I actually have Protect to basically get a free speed boost against faster things. So I have just enough speed EVs to outspeed Dragapult after 1 speed boost. So if I'm up against Dragapult or just another Pokemon that's naturally faster than me, I can just Protect, and then the following turn I will be faster than them. From there, the final move that I really wanted to show off that has actually been really good for me, and it's kind of the core of the team in some ways, is Baton Pass. So after I get those kind of incidental speed boosts, I can actually just Baton Pass them to something else. And honestly, the rest of the team are mostly Pokemon that can function well on their own, but also really benefit from getting some speed boosts. So the first one here is just pretty standard bulk up, max HP, max special defense, Calm Mind, or not Calm Mind, I don't know why I said Calm Mind, max special defense, Annihilape with Taunt, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, and Rage Fist. Pretty standard set, and with a couple speed boosts, this thing is actually a terror. Like, you outspeed things, you can taunt stuff that would try to paralyze you or something, and then you can set up bulk ups against weaker things, and then Drain Punch heals you. This thing is just scary, and so I felt like with a couple speed boosts, it's going to be faster than pretty much the whole metagame, so that's always a good spot to be in. The other Pokemon here is my beautiful shiny Skeledirge that I've been showing off. This one's the Terra Water type. Pretty standard, the same exact moveset that I've been using. It's been working super well for me. And, this Pokemon's really good by itself, of course, as I've talked about in the past, but also, of course, with a couple speed boosts, it is just very good. So, like, everything on this team, obviously, is really good with a speed boost or 2 Baton Passed from Espathra. Next, we have Hydreigon. This one is Nasty Plot with max special attack, max speed. So basically, again, if it has speed boosts, it's going to be faster than everything. If it does not have speed boosts, it's still Hydreigon, so it's still really good. We have Nasty Plot with no Draco Meteor. Obviously, if I'm baton passing speed boosts to my Pokemon, I want to not switch those Pokemon out. The goal is to basically end the game with my Pokemon that are really fast. So I'm not trying to use Draco Meteor and weaken my special attack. And in fact, I have Nasty Plot to boost my special attack. These 3 moves right here have pretty solid coverage. And of course, Flash Cannon is excellent. This, however, is my Terra Poison Hydreigon. And that's obviously for purely defensive purposes rather than offensive purposes. There might be some games where I regret it and wish I had Terra Steel, because Terra Steel is kind of like the default for Hydreigon, but, Terra Poison's also pretty solid. Then the last 2 Pokemon are kind of, maybe the less conventional. I mean, Baxcalibur is so good. Baxcalibur is amazing. This one is different, though. It's max HP and max attack with, the pretty typical, Dragon Dance set. We are Terra Ground, which will boost the power of our Earthquake, also make us a ground type, which will make us basically either resist or just take neutral damage from our typical weaknesses as a Dragon and Ice type. And finally, the last big reason to go Terra Ground is it makes you immune to paralysis as a Dragon Dance Sweeper, where our ability makes us immune to burn. So we are basically a super powerful sweeper who is unable to be burned and unable to be paralyzed. So there are certain instances where this Pokemon just kind of destroys the team by itself. Finally, we have Sylveon here. Oh, sorry, real quick, I just want to say I have just enough speed here to outspeed Hydreigon after 1 speed boost. And obviously after 2 speed boosts, we outspeed pretty much everything. Finally, we have Glaceon here with Throat Spray. This is a somewhat conventional set. I actually don't know what the typical Glaceon set is. I just decided to run max special attack and max speed. Glaceon's actually, or I'm sorry, did I say Glaceon before? Of course I meant Sylveon. Sylveon is actually a pretty slow Pokemon. And so I just kind of wanted it to have as much speed as possible. Of course, really the goal here is to kind of spam Hyper Voice and deal a lot of damage with that. We have the Terra Fire type to round out that coverage with Terra Blast. And we also have Quick Attack, which obviously is not going to do that much damage at all. It's a really weak priority move, but it is a priority move, which can help us in cases where we have Pokemon that are really weakened. We've got a Fairy type priority move for what it's worth. Finally, I have Yawn, which has been useful for me in some cases, but honestly, I think it might end up being better off if I switch that for something like Shadow Ball or something. But at least for today's video, we are just going to show it off with Yawn and see if we can get some Yawn going. I don't know. The item is Throat Spray. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but after we use Hyper Voice, it'll trigger the Throat Spray, which will boost our special attack. So that's the team right there. We're going to hopefully pass some speed boosts with Espathra. I've been really liking this set. Like I said, it's just basically proactive, and then sometimes you're just able to kind of pass those speed boosts to something else and just end the game with those things. So good stuff here. I also didn't talk about the item here. I tried a few different items like berries and leftovers. I ended up settling on Pitaya Berry for now. It means that if I get low enough in HP, it'll also boost my special attack, which I can also Baton Pass onto other things, which can be good. You know, I have some bulk investment in this, so it's possible that I'll be surviving some hits and getting that Pitaya Berry trigger. But honestly, another good item might just be like Focus Sash. So who knows? I like trying different things, but this set has been really good for me. See if it works really well in the video. Okay, we're starting with a nice game 1 here, and my opponent's team is really interesting. Right off the bat, I already recognize, though, that Skeleturge looks really solid against my opponent's team. I guess it struggles. It doesn't really struggle against Baxcalibur, but Baxcalibur is something I want to be aware of on my opponent's team because I don't want to hit it with any fire-type moves. And if they are Terra Electric, which is a decently common Terra type for Baxcalibur, that could be really bad for my Terra Water Skeleturge, so we'll see. But either way, I really like that. What about Espathra? I think Espathra is a solid lead here as well, so I want to lead with that, with Skeleturge in the back. And then finally, of these Pokemon, I think Hydreigon and Baxcalibur are going to give me the most trouble, so I want something that can help me against those two. And I kind of feel like Annihilape might be it. Hydreigon's also decent. I think I'm just gonna go with my gut and go Hydreigon here. With Terra Poison, I'm actually pretty decent. Like their Hydreigon actually will have a tough time hitting me really hard because, you know, fire type moves won't hit me super effectively like they would if I were a Terra Steel type. Is that right? I'm trying to think. Or do we just try to Terra Annihilate? Okay, well, I'm locking it in. I love Annihilape, and I think it's pretty strong, but for some reason, this max HP, max special defense bulk up set has not really been, like, I have not been able to make it work for me, but maybe that's just me. Oh, by the way, I did change my little profile picture there. As you can see, Murkrow is one of my favorite Pokemon, so it's cool to show that off. Show off some personality, you know? So they lead Hydreigon, which is just fine with me, because I can actually just go Protect turn 1 and scout what they're going to want to do. You know, obviously I do have the Dazzling Gleam for this thing, which is great, but as I always say, Hydreigon's one of the kind of best Pokemon to take advantage of terastallizing in this meta. Now, I've tested this team a lot on Showdown, and I actually have Terra Fairy Espathra on that team. So this is a situation where I'm actually kind of missing that. But either way, let's go Dazzling Gleam and see what it does. Oh, they are Choice Scarf. I guess that's good to know. And they do just one-hit KO me. Wow, so that's actually just straight up really bad. But again, I am aware now that they are Choice Scarf, so that lets me go into my Hydreigon and pretty much force a switch because I know that they're locked into the Dark Pulse. Now I can go for a move of my own here to try to catch something on the switch, or I can just set up a Nasty Plot. I think I'm gonna go Nasty Plot here. I guess a worst case scenario is if they go into Dragapult. But, I mean, we're just going to see. We're just going to see. I think I should have gone for a move, actually. This is kind of greedy on my part. They do go Scizor, though, which is weird. I'm just gonna click Flamethrower, although I'm scared that they're gonna Terra Water, but I don't think I should overthink it. I'm gonna click Flamethrower, yeah, because I was gonna say, if I hit this Flamethrower, like, I just absolutely take them down. Now, I'm in a great spot, because Hydreigon is in a really good spot against a lot of their team, and if they go into their third Pokemon, I'll kind of know what I'm working with for my last two. They go into Pawmot, okay. That could go for Revival Blessing. Huh. Do I just Terrastalize? I think I just Terrastalize here. I think I Terrastalize for the 50th time. And I think I'm free to just go Flamethrower. Now there's a lot to think about here, because if I Terrastalize, that lets me take a potential fighting type move that they might go for. But the thing is, it's funny because my Skeledirge I think is a pretty decent matchup against their Pawmot. But then Skeledirge, if I don't Terrastalize, it's actually going to be really bad against their Hydreigon. So I don't know. This could be a problem for me. But either way, they go for the Mach Punch. That's going to let me get off a Flamethrower. But now the thing is, they can go for double. Oh, okay, never mind. I just killed them. Okay, I think this is a really good position for me, because the thing is, I was afraid that they would have Focus Sash. I kind of feel like if you see Pawmot, it typically does have Focus Sash. So that actually worked out really well for me, because now, well, actually. Now they could actually go for the Dark Pulse. That was what I was worried about, and they do. I don't know if I'm going to live this. I do, though. Oh, perfect. Please don't flinch. Please don't flinch. Well, I need to kill them, too. I'm biting my fingernails. Oh, is this going to kill them? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, the thing is, because I have Skeledirge in the back, and I cannot Terrastalize anymore, so Skeledirge is going to die to a Dark Pulse. I have to survive this Dark Pulse here. It's going to be close. I don't remember how much the first one did. I do live! Yes! Woo! That's the loudest I've ever cheered. Wow, that was a great game, if I do say so myself. I love that. That was awesome. Oh man, okay, sorry if I yelled too loud there. I forgot I shouldn't show that much emotion. No, I'm just kidding. No, that was really fun. That was a great end to the game. Wow. Yeah, that was awesome. And like I said, I was terrified. That was not looking good for me. I was trying to think ahead, and I was like, okay, Pawmot usually runs Focus Sash, so I'm going to go for Flamethrower, take it down to the Sash, you know, hopefully live 2 hits from it. And if that were the case, then obviously I would not be able to survive against their Hydreigon. But wow, that Citrus Berry really came in clutch there. So good stuff. Anyways, great game one, if I do say so myself. Really got to show off the Hydreigon, the nasty Plot Hydreigon. Unfortunately, Espathra didn't get to do too much because they were Choice Scarfed Hydreigon, but hopefully we'll get to show it off in future battles here. Battle number 2 against some really interesting looking Pokemon here. Okay, I like Espathra once again. The funny thing with Espathra here is it's like, against Lockix, if I go Protect, I think I get to negate First Impression, right? I really need to change Espathra's Terra type, by the way, because like having a good defensive Terra type here would actually be pretty nice. But either way, we're gonna go, I think I'm gonna lead Espathra here. I think it looks pretty good. Hydreigon also looks pretty strong once again. What about Annihilape though? Annihilape also looks pretty solid. Lockix is honestly a little bit scary. I do have Skeledirge. I love bringing Skeledirge. I want to bring Skeledirge, and then I think it's gonna be Hyper Voice is also really strong here, but I think it's gonna be one of these two again. Skeledirge is gonna struggle against. Actually, Skeledirge kind of struggles against Lockix. A lot of my team does, right? We're gonna try Annihilape here, and then what about Sylveon? Is that just bad? That might just be bad. I'm tempted though. Tempted to bring something bad here. I'm gonna bring Sylveon. Hyper Voice is really strong. They don't really have too many switch-ins to a Hyper Voice, so if we can get in Sylveon, you know, on a switch or something like that, or force a switch, like, you know, Hyper Voice is going to do a lot of damage. But let's see what happens here. They do lead Lockix, which is kind of unsurprising. You know, I did feature a team that someone had made with a lead Lockix that's really good. It hits really hard. I get to go off Protect here though first, and I don't think a lot of people are really expecting Protect on Espathra, at least I hope not. So if they go first impression here, I think I'm basically able to just cancel it out. Though I do know Lockix also gets Sucker Punch, so that's another thing I need to worry about. That's super effective against me. So if we do successfully protect here, which, I mean, why wouldn't we? I might consider just going straight Baton Pass the next turn. But we'll see here. They are thinking. Just interesting. Wonder what they're thinking about. I do protect. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're going to go first impression. And as I also said, they go Throat Chop. Interesting. Okay. That's funny. Well, that's funny in a sad way, because that actually means we're not going to be able to switch into Skeledirge. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't even bring Skeledirge. What am I talking about? I think it's actually pretty tough. I'm tempted to Baton Pass into Sylveon. Well, I clicked Baton Pass. I'm used to playing it on Showdown where you click Baton Pass and then you have to click the next Pokemon before it registers. Here, if you click Baton Pass, you're locked into it, and then you have to choose which Pokemon you're switching into. I'm pretty sure they're just going to Throat Chop again or go for a Bug-type move, so I think Sylveon's just my best bet here. With the Speed Boost, I should be faster than Lockix, and again, Hyper Voice should do a lot of damage. But hey, I mean, Lockix does have a, what's it called? Oh my goodness. Yikes. Yeah, I was going to say Lockix does have the ability Tinted Lens, so its resist moves still do. Oh, are you serious? That's hilarious. So if they have Sucker Punch, it's just straight up GG. But they could be Choice Banded, which is also pretty likely. So the funny thing is, yeah, Throat Chop prevents me from using Hyper Voice. Oh my goodness. And this is actually really bad because I'm Terastallizing right now, like on a Pokemon with like 20 health left. So if they have Sucker Punch, the game is just, I'm just in a really bad spot. But anyways, okay. They do not have Sucker Punch or their Choice Banded, which is probably more likely, and that is going to kill them, which is nice. And I think I'm still locked out of using Hyper Voice. So Throat Chop actually has some viability here. They go Breloom, which I don't like. They still have not Terastallized. I think this is going to be a rare case where I just go Quick Attack, actually, because I'm going to be faster than them. They're probably going Mach Punch here. Yeah, I go Quick Attack, get off some good damage and break that Sash, and they go Mach Punch. Okay, sure. So now I can go into Espathra. Now things are looking okay for me. I can go back into Espathra, get off a Protect, and then I can threaten this Breloom with Lumina Crash and just really hope that, you know what? I think I'm going to Protect, and then what I might end up doing is just going right into Annihilape, because I do have Vital Spirit with Annihilape. So I'm going to Protect here. They might switch, but I'm perfectly fine with that if they switch. See what move they're going to go for. They might, if they go Spore, I'm going to have to Baton Pass into Annihilape. They go Rock Tomb. Okay. This is tempting me to just go Lumina Crash. It might even kill. I am max special attack modest. Yeah, we go Lumina Crash. Hope they just go Rock Tomb again if they... Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's just perfect. All right, so now we just have like either Espathra to take on their last Pokemon, or if we need to, we can just Baton Pass right into Annihilape with 2 speed boosts, so it'll be faster than just about everything as well. They do go Baxcalibur. I'm gonna stay in. They have not Terastallized. I think I stay in Lumina Crash, and we just threaten this Baxcalibur as much as possible until we like have to switch into Annihilape or whatever. Now these things do get Ice Shard, of course, but I think they're forced to attack me. I don't think they can afford to like set up Dragon Dances, because I'm just gonna be hitting them. Yeah, so that was a good play on our part. We did not go for Dazzling Gleam. Go Lumina Crash. I wonder with this special defense drop if... Oh, they do go Dragon Dance. That's really greedy. That's so greedy. I think that's just going to... Dare I say, I think that's just going to win me the game? Maybe not. If they kill us here, if we don't kill them, then they're still in it, right? But that first crash did about half. A little, obviously less than half, but... I wonder if with that special defense drop, the second crash will actually kill, but we'll find out right now. If they go like Dragon Dance again, then we win for sure. I mean, well, if we kill them here, then GG, obviously, but let's see. They're thinking, let's see how much this does. Yes! Oh, I love Espathra. They just rage quit. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah, okay, well... See, that's really funny. So like I said, I used Espathra on a team in the past with the, stored power, calm mindset, max HP, max defense, which is really fun. I like that a lot, but I kind of think this is the way to use Espathra. Just take advantage of Lumina Crash and Dazzling Gleam and these speed boosts. You don't even need to run Baton Pass if you don't want to. Espathra is just a really scary Pokemon sometimes. Like, I've played against it in certain cases, and there are games where you kind of just feel like you can't do anything against it because no matter what you do, it's always getting faster every single turn. And so, yeah, I think it's just in a really good spot, and this game definitely showed that as well. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's go to game 3. And here we are with our last game of the video, and my opponent's team is interesting. They do have Hawlucha, which is funny because they don't really have anything to set up with it. So I wonder what item they're going to have for potentially Unburdened, or they could be Mold Breaker. Either way, Skeleturge looks great here. Great against Volcarona, great against Cloyster. Those are two Pokemon that could just run away with the game if you're not prepared for them, and Skeleturge just basically nullifies everything that they can do. They also have Rotom, who is going to be a good threat to Skeleturge, as well as I think Kingambit can possibly be a threat, and so can Dragapult. If it's physical Dragapult, Skeleturge doesn't care about it. But either way, do I like Espathra here? I think I do. I also, well, again, Rotom and Dragapult are going to be the two biggest threats. I think I like Sylveon in that case. I mean, Annihilape's also solid. Feels bad to bring Sylveon if I'm being honest. But we don't have too many things that can take on both Dragapult and Rotom. But I mean, I'm running out of time. We're just gonna run with that, see how it goes here. That lady's getting down in the background. So they lead Hawlucha. I think Hawlucha gets like Throat Chop and X-Scissor. I think I just Protect. I guess worst case scenario, they go like Swords Dance. You know what? Maybe I'm dumb for not realizing this, but maybe Focus Sash is a good item on Espathra. I actually think I should be trying that. I don't know why it didn't really occur to me. But either way, let's go Protect here. And that'll make me faster than them. They do go Bulk Up, which I don't think I care that much about. I think Skeleturge is just generally good against Hawlucha. So let's go Lumina Crash now. It's a free Lumina Crash. We are going to be faster than them. And then we're just going to see what they do. I mean, this might just kill them unless they have like a Sash themselves or something. But let's see what happens here. Okay, it doesn't kill them. Interesting. Hopefully they don't kill us. Oh, they Encore. Okay, I'll use the move that's going to kill you. I'm happy to do that. That's interesting. So they have Leftovers. Pretty interesting. I was going to say I don't think they have a switch in. Obviously, they do have Kingambit in the back, but if they switch into Kingambit here, I mean, it's annoying, but I don't think I care that much because I have switches to that. Kingambit's the worst. Yeah, of course they have it. I was going to say Kingambit's the worst, but anything else we just basically kill with Lumina Crash. So yeah, I kind of feel like they have to do this. Now we can't go Baton Pass. So that's kind of annoying. Yeah. So we have to switch here. Obviously Skeleturge is great, but it's weak to Dark. So I think we just have to go Sylveon first. I don't think I want to Terrastalize Sylveon, because Terrastalizing Skeleturge is just a lot better. So what this means is we might be losing Sylveon here. They actually make a little bit of a prediction there, I guess. Had we gone into Skeleturge, that would have turned out really nice for us. But either way, pretty rough stuff here. We're gonna go Skeleturge, and I'm just gonna Terrastalize and spam Torch Song now. They don't really have good switch-ins, and yeah, I think we're fine to do that. And of course, that means Rotom is gonna be a big threat to us. It's going to be our biggest threat at this point, but they don't have too many opportunities to get that in safely. They withdraw, that's fine. They might just be going straight into Rotom here, which would make a lot of sense. Oh, they go Hawlucha, which should be dead, I think. Maybe not. I mean, I'm not invested in special attack, so we'll see. But they do switch out the Kingambit, so it's possible. It's possible their choice, but also they might have just switched it out just because, you know, I'm gonna hit them with a fire type move, so yeah. Another option there would have actually been a Will-O-Wisp. Wow, no way, they lived that. So if they just hit me with a move here, then they're gonna die with to the Rocky Helmet. They could Encore me, which is also just bad because once again, I'm just gonna be using the same move anyway. Okay. I mean, I guess this is actually, it makes sense because the next Pokemon they go into is gonna be, you know, switching into Torch Song. But again, that's only good if their last Pokemon's Rotom, which I would not be surprised if that's the case. If they go into Rotom, I'm gonna have to go into Espathra because we need Skeledirge to take on that Kingambit. So let's see how this plays out here. I'm definitely scared. They go Rotom, yep. And we go Espathra because really there's not too much else we can do here. I don't think they one-hit KO us at all though, so I think we're okay. Should be able to take a Thunderbolt and then Protect, and then we get to Lumina Crash. Which, if they switch into Kingambit, well, I guess that's the big problem. They Terra, which I don't care about unless they're like Terra Ghost with Shadow Ball, which you never know. Terra Electric, sure, that's fine. Yeah, so this is a really rough situation for us because, well, I mean, well, actually this will mean that their moves are gonna do more damage to us. And they go Discharge, so they might paralyze us. Wow, we barely live. No, I was gonna say if we don't get paralyzed here. All right, I think we lose. I think we lose now. We get the special attack boost for what it's worth, but I don't think we get a speed boost here because we switched. Oh no, all right, yeah, I think we lose here. Oh, they switch. They're gonna have Sucker Punch, I think. Huh. Oh, no, that's fine. We have to not get paralyzed twice. So my thought process, my way of possibly winning this game, probably not, but possibly, is Baton Passing some speed boosts to Skeledirge. And then if I'm faster than Rotom, then maybe I can win. Huh. Maybe. They're Terra Electric though, so I shouldn't expect too much from this, but yeah, we go Skeledirge here, which has a great matchup against Kingambit. I mean, we'll see actually, if they're Choice Banded, this might do a lot. That kind of does a lot. I think I still just go Torch Song. I don't think I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, I mean, they're probably bulky, although this is neutral. They don't resist it anymore. That does a lot. Okay, so they could, if they're Choice Scarf, they probably win. Otherwise, I think I could possibly kill this. No way. Oh my god. Okay, I kind of feel like that shouldn't have happened, but it did. Wow, now we're at +1 special attack. And yeah, I'm kind of speechless. We're faster than Kingambit. I guess they could go like Swords Dance. That would be scary because I plan to just Slack off here. Well, do I just Will-O-Wisp? I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. This might be a huge misplay. Okay, I think I'm good. Unless they have like Lumberry and they go Swords Dance, that would be terrifying, but I still think I'm in a really good position. Yeah, they go Cleave here, which, oh yeah, wow. Jeez, I don't think I should have won that game. I was not expecting to win that game. So we get another win here, which is, well, I guess it's not over yet. I shouldn't count my, you know, Fuecocos before they hatch, but I did it. Okay, that was an awesome one. Wow. Okay, so you just see how clutch the speed boosts and the Baton Pass from Espathra are. And that literally won me the game right there. Beautiful stuff. I'm so happy to show that off because I personally designed that Espathra set myself. Like I had lost to a few Espathras that were just spamming like Lumina Crash and like using Dazzling Gleam and getting those speed boosts every turn. I was like, that seems really good. Let me try that myself. And I thought to myself like, okay, obviously I want to hit as hard as possible and maybe just give myself a little bit of bulk so I can kind of give myself just enough speed to outspeed, you know, Dragon Pult. I could use Protect, get a free speed, you know, and then Baton Pass seemed good. So yeah, that was a fun video and that was a really fun team. Let me know if you're interested. I can make a team code for everyone if you want to try this team out yourself. I will definitely post the Pokepaste in the description though, in case you want to like see what the sets are, in case you want to maybe build a team or some of these Pokemon by yourself. But either way, that was a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, let's just kind of wander around while I just talk for a quick minute here. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I know I've been saying this, but thank you so much for everyone who's been supporting my videos. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun just playing these videos. And we're really close to Season 2 coming out, where we will be able to use Paradox Pokemon in Battle Stadium Singles. So I'm starting to prepare some of those so I can have some awesome teams ready to go when that happens. But thank you very much for watching. Oh, we're hatching an egg as well. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of this game and who is your favorite Paradox Pokemon. That for me, that's hard to choose. I think I would say Roaring Moon, but there are so many cool ones. So let me know in the comments who's your favorite Paradox Pokemon and how cute on a scale of 1 to 10 is Frigibax. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.